Hi. Thank you so much for your comments. Most of your comments have been very encouraging. Some have been a bit critical, but I welcome both. Um, I know I talk a lot during the reaction. Can't help it because I really need to voice out my opinion right then and there. But I may reduce that a little bit. I know some of you want me to comment instantly, but I will probably do a balance of both. So that's one. Second is I'm really loving the space of reactions and reviews, and the fact that you guys are encouraging me a lot to do this. So I will probably do a some more George Carlin. Then next up is Bill Burr. I like him a lot, so I'll probably do some more reactions of him. But at some point, I'd like to move even beyond stand-up comedy. So, but I'm not exactly sure what. So if you can let me know, that'd be great. I will in the description. I will put in my Instagram information as well. So if you would like to DM me, that's absolutely fine. Or you can put it in the comment section as well. That's really it. Let's get to the video.
You are aware of. Those of you with illegal cable hookups will be aware of the fact that one of the things I like to do in my shows is complain. You know, it's kind of a motif for me, complaining. And of course, this weird culture we live in leaves you no shortage of things to complain about. So this next piece of material, like most good ideas, is fairly simple. It's just a list of people who ought to be killed. Starting with these people who read self-help books. Why do so many people need help? Life is not that complicated. You get up, you go to work, you eat 3 meals, you take one good shit, and you go back to bed. What's the fucking mystery?
One other thing that I didn't say was about my opinion about self-help books or self-help talks. Anything related to self-help. I'm not a big fan of those as well. My bosses have in the past referred books to me and which I've not read. And I've been recommended to read a lot of those preachy books, and I hated reading them. But recently I've picked up a few of them, and they weren't as bad. And the second thing is these motivational quotes books. I know they sometimes get a little, what's the word, corny, I guess. But if you forget about that, and if you can get a temporary high from that, then why not? It's a mind hack. If you can get a temporary high, so say you're going for a workout and you're trying to listen to a motivational video, and you know there's a bunch of corny stuff in it, but you forget about that temporarily because at that point in time your objective is to work out with all you've got, and if it helps you, why not? So don't discard it completely, but I do understand the point of view that they are a little bit over the top, mostly self-help books, videos, and so on. Anyway, that was my opinion about self-help, like the entire concept in general. Right, yes.
And the part I really don't understand, if you're looking for self-help, why would you read a book written by somebody else? That's not self-help, that's help. There's no such thing as self-help. If you did it yourself, you didn't need help. You did it yourself. Try to pay attention to the language we've all agreed on. And a similar mystery to me, motivation books, motivation seminars. Why would anyone need to be motivated by someone else? I say if you lack motivation, a seminar isn't going to help you. What you really need is to be smashed in the head 30 or 40 times with a golf club. That'll fucking motivate you. Or else it'll at least get you up and moving around the room. You know, locate your socks, shit like that. Get the day rolling. Motivation is bullshit. If you ask me, this country could use a little less motivation. The people who are motivated are the ones who are causing all the trouble. Stock swindlers, serial killers, child molesters, Christian conservatives. These people are highly motivated. Highly motivated. And anyway, I think motivation is overrated. You show me some lazy prick who's lying around all day watching game shows and stroking his penis, and I'll show you someone's not causing any fucking trouble, okay? Here's another pack of low-grade morons who ought to be locked into portable toilets and set on fire. These people with bumper stickers that say, "We are the proud parents of an honor student at the Franklin
Really?
School."
Sorry, I'm having to stop again. Pause. Does that happen a lot where there's a bumper sticker saying we are a proud father or mother of so and so? Does that happen really? Or is that an exaggeration? Let's move on.
Proud parents. What kind of empty people need to validate themselves through the achievements of their children? How'd you like to have to live with a couple of these misfits? To see, we are the proud parents of a child whose self-esteem is sufficient that he doesn't need us promoting his minor scholastic achievements on the back of our car. That would really feel good. Or we are the proud parents of a child who has resisted his teacher's attempts to break his spirit and bend him to the will of his corporate masters. Just be a nice little for change, you know? Here are some more parents who ought to be beaten with heavy clubs and left bleeding in the moonlight. These are the ones who carry their babies around in these backpacks or front packs or slings, or whatever these devices are called, that are apparently designed to leave the parents' hands free to sort through high-end merchandise and reach for their platinum credit cards. Because it's always these upscale, yuppie-looking Greenpeace, environmentally conscious assholes who have mine, you know? I say, "Hey, Mr. and Mrs. Natural Fibers." I say, "Hey, Mr. and Mrs. Natural Fibers. It's not camping equipment, it's a baby. Touch the little prick now and then. He'll thank you for it someday." These are the same people who sort their garbage, jog with their dogs, and listen to Steely Dan. You know? You just like to take them out deep into the forest and disembowel them with a wooden cooking spoon. Here's another bunch of puss-headed telephone cretins. These self-important techno-dicks who walk around with these hands-free telephone headsets and earpieces. Mr.
Okay, that's all of us these days, isn't it? I think I have one of those somewhere hidden here. I think George Carlin saw the future, didn't he? This is all of us, I think. So all of us should be able to relate with this.
Self-important, doesn't want to be too far from the phone in case Henry Kissinger calls. He's got the Dalai Lama on line 2. I say, "Hey, spaceman, as long as your hands are free, reach over here and fondle my balls, would you please?" And answering machines. Starting with these people who think it's cute to let their children record the outgoing message. You know? And you can't understand a word of it because the kid's a fucking imbecile. "Hi, my name is Stacy. I'm 5 years old. My mommy and daddy aren't home. Here's my message, Stacy. I'm coming over to..."
Okay, even before he goes to the message, that's just a big no. You should never ever do that. That's just inviting trouble.
Yeah, with a big knife.
See?
And I'm gonna kill mommy and daddy. Then I'm hoping for news about people you can barely fucking remember. We're so proud of Brad. He's been accepted into dental school. Yeah, in the Philippines. After 4 tries. Fuck Brad and everybody who looks like Brad. Judging from his picture, I think he's jerking off too much. Keep him away from Luann. Here's another bunch of genetic defectives who've been turned loose on answering machines. These guys who cannot resist the urge to put music on their outgoing message. You know, some guy spends $8 at Radio Shack and suddenly he's a fucking record producer. And because he's busy in the basement jacking off his dog, I have to listen to substandard music. That's always rotten music, you know? It's either new age, that pointless, meandering zombie noise played by pseudo-spiritual lunatics who think wind chimes are a musical instrument, or else it's soft rock, that lame-ass, weak, non-threatening suburban white boy junk played by bands like Men Without Testicles. Oh, and folks, on these answering machines, do me a favor, would you please? When you record your outgoing message, don't bother telling me you can't come to the phone. I understand that. Apparently that's why we have these machines. And don't tell me to leave my name and number. Somehow, I figured that out. And if you work in an office, never mind that stuff, I'm away from my desk. If you had to take a shit, say so. Just say, hi, this is Mary Louise. I had the Mexican jalapeno bean chili dip, and I washed it down with a gallon of gin. I'll be in and out all day.
Okay, so it's a big piece and I can't not comment at all. So let's just go back a little bit. We are at 12:14. So yes, do tell me if people still do that. If they did that earlier, I'm not sure if people still do that. The bumper sticker that my kid is doing, I don't know, MBA from Harvard, something like that. If they still do it. Okay, he looks like he has some issue with environmentalists, because I think he's dissed them in another video that I will be reacting to. Okay, I think very good.
You're too young to retire. Somehow, I figured that out. And if you work in an office, never mind that stuff, I'm away from my desk. If you had to take a shit, say so. Just say, hi, this is Mary Louise. I had the Mexican jalapeno bean chili dip, and I washed it down with a gallon of gin. I'll be in and out all day. There are some more people who ought to be strapped into chairs and beaten with hammers. People who wear visors. Let me ask you something. What the fuck is the point in wearing half a hat? Either get a hat or don't. No one's interested in the top of your head. Go back to the store and tell them to give you the rest of the hat. They cheated you. Better still, get yourself one of the little Jewish hats and sew it to your visor. Then you got yourself a full-fledged fucking hat, my friend.
What is a visor? Maybe I'll look it up. But a visor usually is, from what I understand, on your bike helmets you have a transparent thing. I think that's what we call a visor. I'm not sure, he may be referring to a different visor here.
Here are some more musical vermin whose mothers we wish had medical plans that included abortion. These singers who think they're so special, they only need one name. Bono, Sting, Jewel, Tiffany, Prince, what a crock of shit. Get a fucking last name, would you please? I got a nice two-word name for you, pretentious cocksucker. How do you like that? Bono, Sting. It's not bad enough the music sucks, but with no last name, you can't find out where they live and throw a fucking bomb through their window. It's frustrating. There are some more people who deserve an inoperable tumor at the base of their spines. These guys who fly around the world in a fucking balloon. What is this, 1850? Get a fucking airline ticket, will you please? There is another pack of jackoffs who want to be strangled in front of their children.
People who
pay for inexpensive items with a credit card. You know, folks, take my word for this. Raisinets is not a major purchase. Get some fucking cash together. No one should be paying a bank 18% interest on Tic Tacs. And holding up a fucking line, too. Some dorky looking prick with a fanny pack waiting to be approved for a bag of cheese doodles. I need this like I need an infected scrotum. Get some fucking money. Next guy ahead of me online pays for Newsweek with a credit card is getting stabbed in the eyes.
Actually, if you know about finances, if you're a finance advisor or finance person worth your salt, you would. I can understand the general dislike people have towards credit cards because they do have an exorbitant interest rate. But if you use your credit card well, in a disciplined manner, you can actually you can benefit from it a lot. Because if you do have the money, but you still buy things from your credit card, and then when you come back home, you have let's say a regimen or a schedule of when you pay the bills. So even before you have to pay the interest, you just pay it off. I think you'll have a window, right? So you basically pay it off. What does it give you? It gives you primarily the benefit that the credit cards usually give you, right? So here we have a lot of cashback credit cards. We have a lot of reward point credit cards. I'm pretty sure it's the same there as well. So you get those things, which you would have not got had you used your debit card or your.
And I'm getting really sick of guys named Todd. You know, yeah, it's a goofy fucking name, okay? Hi, what's your name? Todd. I'm Todd. And this is Blake and Blair and Blaine and Brent. Where are all these goofy fucking boys' names coming from? Taylor, Tyler, Jordan, Flynn. These are not real names. You want to hear a real name? Eddie. Eddie is a real name. Whatever happened to Eddie? He was here a minute ago. Joey and Jackie and Johnny and Phil, Bobby and Tommy and Danny and Bill. What happened? Todd and Cody and Dylan and Cameron and Tucker. Hi, Tucker. I'm Todd. Hi, Todd. I'm Tucker. Fuck Tucker. Tucker sucks. And fuck Tucker's friend, Kyle. Yeah. Here's another.
These names do sound like they've come out of a high school movie or something. Because that's where I've heard these names. I think. All right, let's go ahead.
Soft name for a boy, Kyle. Soft names make soft people. I'll bet you anything that 10 times out of 10, Nicky, Vinny, and Tony will beat the shit out of Todd, Kyle, and Tucker. Here are some more people with missing chromosomes want to be thrown screaming from a helicopter. Gun enthusiasts, you know? Oh yeah,
All right, he's getting into an uncomfortable territory. Not for me, but from people from the US. I think I know people in the US are pretty split on this one. But let's go ahead anyway.
I'm a gun enthusiast. Oh yeah, well I'm a blowjob enthusiast. Want to see me shoot? Cock this and I'll discharge a load for you. And I'm not against guns. I'm not one of those mindless Hollywood cocksuckers. I'm not against guns. I'm not against bullets. I'm not even against people shooting each other. Shit, shooting somebody's part of the American dream. I don't care who it is. Parents, teachers, kids, fuck them. Let them get shot. Doesn't bother me. But speaking of mindless Hollywood cocksuckers, before Charlton Heston became president of these dickless lunatics in the NRA, they had a different guy. He's still one of their major spokesmen. His name is Wayne LaPierre. What kind of a name for a gun nut is Wayne LaPierre? Doesn't it sound a little fruity to you? Hi, I'm Wayne. I'm a gun person. Bang, bang.
Okay, I think this is where we'll stop for today. Because I do have a limit of the video. So we'll stop here today. And we'll see you in the next video. This one though was a bit long. There were parts in this that I didn't like. I like the premise a lot. List of people who ought to be killed. He made some really fine points. But I think I'll look for the next one. I'll wait for the next one. Yeah, this one was probably a bit too long, and also, and no offense to George Carlin, of course, the greatest there ever was or is. I think there were a lot of inside jokes as well. Inside meaning someone of the same culture would probably relate to those jokes a bit better. So, for example, the name comparison. I wouldn't know that. I mean, to me, honestly, Eddie and a Todd are pretty much on the same plane. Probably they are not for you. So I think I probably didn't get a few jokes because they were inside jokes. Um, all right, let's let's. I'm looking forward to the next one of Mr. Carlin. But thank you for watching, and do comment what you felt about the reaction, and if you'd like me to react to something else.